Any beginner?
Yeah, yeah, we want to start, don't we? Sorry, I'm just gonna ramble unless someone stops me.
Beginner.
Any beginner?
Yes. Dang there, beginner.
Herpaderpaderper.
Ermagerd. Hi.
Still trying to shut us up in music.
You will never silence me.
We kind of writing in like pen and parchment, just to be kind of like writing down the notes he's gotten from what he was told.
It's really fucking cold.
Snow fucking fucks that.
Write down notes on potential calamity. In parentheses, it's really cold. Underneath that, we'll just start writing a muttering this. Some we've met in the past week. Something to do with apparitions, but not with the cults, and nothing to do with the puppeteer. Does anyone have any ideas?
Well, it could be something that we've... Is it something specifically that we have encountered before?
Within the past week.
I don't remember.
How long have we been out here?
A few days.
GM?
A few days.
Okay. So
Yeah, we
reasonably, it has probably someone that we met on the island. Then, do we want to be reasonable?
I can always.
Or okay, if we go back a full week, where were we a full week ago?
I believe we were. If you've only been here for a few days, we were on the ship.
A week ago, you were in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, on the ship.
I recall something now. Didn't something happen in the middle of our trip to the island?
Many things happened.
I remember specifically an encounter.
There was an encounter of ghost pirates before you set off.
For some reason, remember something about a stowaway.
There was no stowaway.
That happened.
I mean,
that happened a long time ago.
That was on the other ship we were on a long time ago.
Only other person.
Gotcha. Sorry, my bad.
That's fair.
Only other person I could think of would be Aurelia, and I doubt she's the cause of something. She's not really an aberration.
I sincerely hope not.
It said... Sorry, who said that it had to be an aberration?
I had asked if it had to do with aberrations, with the contact of the
right, we came across the second Doom Crier.
Yeah. Second Doom Crier got clues that it was pretty much had to do with the aberrations. And someone we met within the past week. Doesn't have anything to do with cults, I believe, and nothing to do with the puppeteer.
Then won't it be Deadbeard?
Deadbeard and aberration.
That is a possibility, but we want to rule out other things before we conclude that.
Have we actually met Deadbeard though? I don't remember. Have we? Or was did we?
Yes. We parlayed with
no, wasn't that his
thing? No, we beat his lieutenant. He came out, and then Elodius threw a shot in the dark.
Right. I got confused. I thought we parlayed with the first mate.
No, we took out the first mate.
Yeah. I remember now. We parlayed because we took out the first mate. So I'm quite sure then. I'm quite sure it's with Deadbeard is the culprit then, because I believe we also came to the conclusion that he, despite being named Deadbeard, is not actually undead.
He is a packlet, but I don't... Okay, what... DM, would this be in my purview of knowledge? Is a pact lich... Would that fall under the category of aberration, or would it fall under a different category?
A pact lich is an undead.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that is not Deadbeard, because he'd be considered an undead, not an aberration.
And he can't summon
Gotta have some-
aberrations.
I mean, if he's a pact, which could it not have something to do with maybe something with his patron?
But we cut off the connection to his patron.
Are you
He
sure?
could kill his patron.
Eddie seems convinced that, well, that the patron might not be well and truly. The issue with the patron is not well and truly done, at least not in this realm.
Like I said, we didn't kill it. We did sever its connection to Deadbeard, at least.
We don't really
Theoretically.
know that.
Theoretically, we may have.
Does it know that you guys were the ones that severed its connection?
Who, Deadbeard?
No, the entity that he was connected to.
Oh, we took the fight right to it, so the entity should know.
We did fight it.
So if it's not dead, but it's just severed.
Well,
Like
theoretically,
it was an
severed.
avatar of the being, so it would know what the avatar knows.
George will take time. I think he's been ritual casting these at this point. He's just gonna look at Jubilee and say, "Would you mind helping me one more time?"
Or gamble.
One more. Just one more.
I can stop whenever I want to.
You're worse than my friend in my other
Technically, he
group.
can't because these are just ritual casting that he can do. So.
Thing is, I'm now trying to come up with some creative way to give you inspiration, but still mess with you at the same time. You're gonna get inspiration either way, but like, how does Jubilee do it this time? What, is Eddie not enough for you?
Oh, Jesus.
If she's being used like a battery, she's gonna make him pay for it.
I mean, technically no, since we've only been together once.
That strep spit take from Jubilee when she was in the middle of drinking something.
He took which that very little.
Okay. I did not actually expect you to respond to that.
Maybe don't ask questions like that while you're drinking.
It's usually easy to fluster him. That was a new one.
He's learning.
Are we sure that
That's
it's
the
not?
scary thing.
Are we sure that it's not the being that we fought? Isn't he an aberration?
He wasn't. Well,
Technically, it was a deity. I don't know if they count as aberrations.
They're not a deity. That much has been hammered into my head over and over again.
would disease be technically considered aberrations?
The disease.
He was just. Wasn't he just a disease?
Yes, but I'm not talking about him.
we're
I'm
talking-
talking about the being that.
Deadbeard's patron.
Yes, that.
The guy you weren't here for.
Yeah.
Was that guy? Hold on.
Bring up a good point, though.
I think it might be. I'm forgetting his name. But I think it might be that. Eddie is very convinced that while we beat them, they're not done with in this realm. And they seem like an aberration to me.
And while I agree with that sentiment that he's not done with this realm, he needs a new plan of attack in order to reestablish his connection.
Does he?
Kinda how it works.
Is it?
pretty sure we went through a whole rigmarole. If we beat it, we'd sever the connection. Not permanently, mind you, but
did we
definitely
beat it?
needs a new way to set it up.
Could that be...
I mean, it did collapse in on itself, and we almost didn't escape because of it. BC, unless you remember us almost getting sucked in with it.
But that's what
in that case, could it be? In that case, could it be reforming then? Maybe that's why. Like if it's currently reforming, have we thought about what's happened when it does reform?
Well, we need to keep in mind it's not the entity itself, but rather an avatar of it. So, of course, it's going to form a new one. The old one did collapse in on itself, but again, it's not the entity itself. We need to remember that. It's like a projection of said entity.
Beings like that don't exactly play by our mortal rules, as it were.
No, but they do play by a set of rules still.
They do.
Unless they want literally every other deity, good or evil, to be on his case.
Just
deities. We already know who they answer to, as it were.
Beings of higher power. Okay, I'll stop using the term deity, but it still applies. So that means, again, I'm not ruling this out as a possibility. It could be the entity, but in order for it to do that, it needs a new way to approach the situation. Like it got its connection in the first place through Deadbeard, through making a pact deal. There's nothing that says it couldn't do that again, but I think it's gonna be hard pressed to find someone just as willing.
Well, my theory on that is, do you remember the name that it went by? Yes.
That covets.
And if it is it that covets, and it covets Deadbeard still, who says it wouldn't try again?
Does it, though?
Well,
Deadbeard to it was just a mean... Deadbeard was a means to the end to it, in my opinion. It helped to gather stuff, and without the connection to it, it's literally just something broken to it. I don't know how to put it specifically.
Is my cape and your tent a means to an end? It did steal those.
I'm saying it would probably choose a path of less resistance, because it knows Deadbeard's probably a compromise thing now. It would want to find a new one rather than try to reestablish the old one.
Does it want to just... We're going to think this up for a second. So that covets, does it just want things?
Yes.
It just covets, it just wants to take.
So that does not line up with what's going to happen then. Because that covets does not want to destroy, it wants to take.
I'm going to propose a different question here. Who's someone else that we know that enjoys just taking?
Rodriguez.
Bree suddenly says no comment.
There's Rodriguez. Yes. There's also the person that holds the rogue amulet.
But they're not here, and they're not an aberration either.
I get that, but if that covets, well, yeah, we don't know if that person is an aberration or if that covets is an aberration either.
If that covets is an aberration.
Guys, we're getting off track. I don't think it's the entity, literally because it doesn't match the MO. Its motive is to covet, to take, and this thing's motive is to destroy. It doesn't line up.
Yes, which is why I think it might be the one that's the cult that's the it that covets answers to. Remember, it that covets and the two other ones, their job is to eat realms, but they're kept in check by two others, one called the Watcher and one, what was it called? Agam? No. Two of them were kept those three in check. If it was the case that this realm was set to be destroyed, and we got in the way of that, it could be that those two decide to take things into their own hands.
There's a problem with that logic too, though. We know it has nothing to do with the cults, and they have a lot to do with the cults.
I thought it was that had nothing to do with the puppeteer.
Both. They're two separate things.
Has it anything to do with the cults? Do any of them not have cults?
So it has nothing to do with the cults. Then it has nothing to do with the beings that they work for either. So it can't be it that covets.
That also...
Exactly.
Also
exactly. That's why I've been trying to steer us away from that.
It could also be the case that with the entity that I spoke to, it could also... It could potentially be a not all-knowing being. So it could automatically not assume that those beings are related to a cult at all. It might not, the entity that I spoke to might not know that those beings have cults, and that's why I said no.
Well, let's just keep that idea in the back of our heads for now. Are there any other hints?
I can try to pick for more, but it's risky.
Risky how?
You're not going back outside.
Well, not going outside. I mean, I'm able to essentially. My mother taught me how to essentially contact other demigods and people from other planes that can help with this kind of thing. The only problem is that if I'm not as very well focused when I'm doing it, it could have a bit of backlash. It doesn't get any harder, it's just there's always that chance of it could have backlash on me.
Backlash how?
Let's I think it has some mental strain on him the last time I saw him use it, so I say let's put a pin in that for later, and we'll see if we need that information.
Well, it's not that it's a strain, it's just... it's not something that isn't irreversible if it does happen. My mother has had to reverse it on me plenty of times while I was trying to figure out how to do it.
Well, in the meantime... their inspiration's on standby for you, so I'm gonna let's try to approach this idea from a different angle. I think this might help. Let's go back to the first clue we had, the picture.
While you guys are doing that, don't be listening, but he's also going to be essentially just ritual casting the spell. And I'll just be, I gotta BRB real quick, so that's why he's ritual casting it.
That's fine.
I also have to be BRB, and I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
And then there were two.
Is there any way for us to get more hints?
Well, we'd have to go outside in a blizzard, and outside of George's ability, that would be the only other way to get more hints. And even then, we don't know what questions we need to ask. So, again, let's tackle this from back with the picture. It was was there a specific amount of rocks in the picture?
There were 4 rocks within the doodle.
I remember 4. Okay, I did remember that correctly. And they were all on fire. So we assumed it was something like a meteor swarm.
Meteor swarm, aberrations. And we met them in the past week.
So again, that rules out Rashid. So we met him a long time ago.
And he did already agree that he wasn't targeting this place.
He still doesn't know where it is yet.
Yes.
Which I think is for the best. We will not bring that up to him ever again. Who else did we meet on this island? Let's go from there.
Last night, my sister...
Met Deadbeard. I feel like we're forgetting something. Like someone else.
Well, there are lots of paladins that we met.
Remember that village we came across one of our first days when we left the first Paladin temple area?
Well, about it.
Did we meet someone there or not? I can't remember.
Bloom Hollow's sister. But it can't be them. What do they have to do with aberrations?
What are astral elves considered?
Humanoid.
They're considered Fey? Fey, humanoid? No. Okay.
They're considered humanoid.
Humanoid?
We'll need to speak with them about it.
Maybe they came across something, or something came across them. They were with a group before, but then were all by themselves when we found them, right?
The group was dead. Or infected.
We might need to ask more questions about that group. No, we met them.
We haven't met them.
No, we met. No, the clue that we met them, so it can't be there. That dead group.
Okay. So our list is
What about the guy? The guy cutting up the people. We intervened.
Isn't he dead?
That happened just before. Is he dead?
Yes.
He's the old one. Yes.
Was there anyone? Did we save anybody in that, or were all the other people already dead?
They were dead already.
I feel like we need to go back and check that scene again. Something is irking at me about that. Like, how well did we check the bodies?
Pretty well. We were very confused about the whole situation and found nothing. It was just a dude that killed 4 people.
Or random people in the middle of nowhere.
Me too, technically. Or at least he tried to.
He had come over some sort of madness.
We don't even know that.
Real quick, what are the names of the other entities? That, the big ones, like the Abbot that covets the Watcher and those?
Let's see.
I guess the Realm Eaters?
locks, the coil, the bend. No. Only one we know is the Watcher.
The only ones we know is hit that covets, the Watcher and Puppeteer.
The Puppeteer used to work under them, but he's not one of them.
Alright. So I need to continue, sorry.
But two of them were not towards the man. When it comes to the scene we saw, what if we turned thinking around on that?
The what?
The man that cut down 4 people. What if instead of he was attacking them, what if they were attacking him?
No. They had signs that they were attacked from behind and killed that way.
Just bear with me. If it was the other way around, what would change?
Nothing.
Why would nothing change if they were attacking him?
Because they're still dead.
Yeah, thanks, DM.
You're welcome.
I'm just insane rambling at this point, trying to figure this out.
We're going to need more information before we can reach a conclusion.
Also, that was not a direct thing towards you. I just found the meme funny.
The timing, though. They were all slashed in the back. We established that, right?
2 of them were.
What if it was the disease? Like a parasite. The parasite of the disease.
Where is your evidence to say that?
I don't, but it just seems strange to me that it's someone we met, yet none of the people we met seem to line up with this, except maybe the disease itself, being the only thing close to aberration.
The disease isn't an aberration, though. Did it say that the person that we met was specifically an aberration?
We never got an answer to that.
We're just still trying to cast a spell, so he's not responding yet.
By this point, your spell would have popped off.
Okay.
So I need you to roll to not go insane from your own spell, sir.
Yeah, I saw that you also moved 2-bit as well, so that's fun.
Oh, hold on. There you go.
Okay. Wow, how much is the thing again?
D10.
Okay. And then the 20 from
What's the DC?
15.
Okay.
I'm literally, I'm just gonna have Jubilee start flashing him as inspiration just to make it quicker. Just to, like, okay, here you go. Now go do your thing. Quickest way I can figure to get this over with. Just mid conversation. Well, here you go. Anyways.
Yeah. Wait until he eventually feels something there.
You do feel connection.
Alright. At this point, he'll kind of look at like the sheets been writing down from the notes, and he'll just ask, has the oncoming catastrophe been caused by anyone in the inn or anyone related to them?
You're gonna have to ask that again.
I'll just copy and paste.
Just, I was gonna say, just type it in.
Yeah, has the oncoming catastrophe been caused by anyone in the inn or anyone related to them?
No.
So it's not someone here.
Does the oncoming catastrophe have to do with Ithat-Cupboard's Deadbeard, Xanthragon, the Watcher, or Rodriguez the Devil Pirate?
Yes.
Hey, we've narrowed down the list.
Okay. He'll kind of
pick one and see if this is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting them off. Same question, but without Rodriguez the Devil Pirate.
Yes.
Does the okay? It's not Rodriguez.
Cut off the Watcher.
Yeah, he'll cut off the Watcher. So does the oncoming catastrophe have to do with it? That covets Deadbeard or Xanthragon?
You only get how many questions?
5.
Yes.
So he has one more. So the Watcher is not part of it. Pick a name and go and send it, so we can narrow it down to 2.
Yeah.
So
I'll just roll a D3 just to see.
I was gonna say go with Xanthragon, because if you get a no, then you know it's one of the other 2. And they're pretty closely related.
We know it's not with him.
Okay, then pick Deadbeard.
Yeah. Does the oncoming catastrophe have to do with Deadbeard?
No.
What?
So, what did you just say?
You feel the connection.
So about that Xanthragon.
Yeah.
So about that Xanthragon thing.
George will,
I'm feeling I know what's going on now.
George will kind of think to himself for a second. Yeah, it's like, oh shit. It either has to do with X or Ithat-Cupboards.
And if it has to do with X,
big fucker or even bigger fucker?
It can't be him. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let's go into try and contract that.
Oh. One moment.
Bitch, what are you doing?
I should have just started with that question. Goddamn.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we? Yes.
Yes. We haven't come across an amulet user in a while, so I think we were due for one.
My thing is that how many amulets do we currently have on this island?
2 goddamn many.
Yeah, exactly. We have almost all of them here. I think the only one that isn't missing the rogue one.
What ones do we not have?
We're missing. I know we're missing rogue and wizard, which is kind of scary.
Fuck, we're missing wizard.
So, this time, as you attempt to contact it, you actually find yourself transported into the mindscape with Xanthragon sitting upon the uncomfortable chair you brought him once.
Oh, he brought you in for a Zoom call. This is getting interesting now.
Discord using video. Oh no.
Alright.
Like, oh shit.
Instead of voice call, you got video call.
Xanthragon.
Hello.
Hello.
Lady Adelsarte, you should be more careful contacting me too much. gives us too much of a connection.
That's a bad thing.
Not for me. But somehow I don't think you want the dreams that the Abyss bring to you.
Jesus.
I'll keep that in mind. So, are you aware of what's been going on the island that we're currently staying on?
Not entirely, no.
Well,
I am not omnipotent after all.
Omniscient. But
Tomato, tomato.
doomsayers, or whatever they're called, they're...
Black criers.
Yes, then. They're saying that something terrible is going to be happening on the island. And there is a high chance that has something to do with you.
Who's saying that it's a high chance to do with me?
I'm not sure of the specifics. George has been in contact with them. I'm not really sure what they are. But they
If he's using the spell that allows him to contact higher planes, it could be anything from a demigod to an archfey.
Meaning they could be lying?
He thinks about this for a minute and says, they would only lie to you if they felt it was a need to. By all accounts, he could have also been contacting devils or demons.
Don't tell him that. With that aside, what would you or the beings that work under you, be able to do that could destroy an entire island?
I could do quite a lot to destroy an entire island. The other demons that work under me could just rampage if they really wanted to. But there's no need to worry about that unless there are people on the island attempting to summon us.
Are you or the people under you capable of casting Meteor Swarm?
I'm certain there are a set of demons within the Hells that could cast Meteor Swarm if they were capable.
And who or why would someone be summoning you? Unless, of course, they have one of the necklaces. But there have been plenty of people that have had necklaces and haven't done that yet.
I cannot be summoned unless all the necklaces are pulled together by their wearers and all used for the purpose of summoning me.
Yeah, but that's not going to be happening.
I do believe that during one of your questionnaires, it was told to you that it was an aberration that was going to be causing the problems.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you're aware, I am not an aberration, nor are any of my ilk.
Yeah, so that definitely strikes you off the table. So it has to be... What was the other one? Deadbeard? Must be him.
Nope, hit that Covens.
Hit that
Cool.
Covens. Right. Hit that Covens. When we destroyed its avatar, it's still... Well, we didn't really destroy its avatar, did we?
I'm not sure. Personally, I'm not entirely up to knowledge on what those creatures are. There's no guarantee they function along the same lines that other higher planar entities do.
Alright. Is there anything else you can tell me about Ithac Ovens?
Not for free, Princess. Not for free.
Right. What would be the price of getting that information?
You know very well what the price would be.
Remind me.
Your soul.
Ah, okay. Well, that's not up for sale. But thank you for speaking with me anyway.
Of course. It's always enjoyable to have a nice, civilized conversation.
I agree. One more thing, though. Why exactly did you bring me here instead of just speaking? Like...
I didn't. I already warned you. Contacting me too many times too frequently brings you to me.
That explains that.
Think of it.
Flying too close to the sun there.
Each time you speak to me, you make the connection between us stronger. That's the reason why I recommended you cease talking to me, at least for a time.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.
Of course.
Alright. So then, cut the call. Or attempt to, anyway.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Boy.
I can't let you do that, Adel Sunday.
Alright.
You can't let her do that.
He wasn't trying to keep her there.
They'll open their eyes and look to the others. It's it that covets.
So then we did not
There goes
actually
my wizard theory.
deal with it properly.
My guess is that we just ticked it off.
Not surprising.
Still doesn't make sense.
Is there any way that that thing can be just summoned?
I imagine that there is.
Well, it have to be, because Deadbeard is not the option, apparently. Which, that's in itself is interesting.
Or it has to do with what all the Deadbeards brought to it. In some cases, it could just be... In some cases, it could have just been, I guess... I might just be overthinking it here, but in some cases, what if it was just more of like a... The more I get, the more strong I'll be when I am summoned. It was essentially just a matter of time.
Scary thought. What if it actually ever got one of X's amulets? Ugh, that's a scary thought.
Could an aberration hold on to one of the amulets?
I don't see why not.
Although I think we'd get a heads up if that was the case.
I didn't want to
assuming-
entertain the thought, but that sounds unpleasant.
I mean, I don't.
I'm assuming, Adel, that you weren't told that one of them has the amulet.
No.
Or
He said it had nothing to do with him. It had something to do with, if that covets.
Something to do.
So it's either Deadbeard is still connected to it and is doing its bidding, or if that covets is coming here personally.
Which unfortunately might be the second one, because we already established Deadbeard was not part of it.
I mean, you said you guys were trying to escape it. It was kind of just collapsing in on itself.
Don't tell me it's still collapsing in on itself.
No, said Beastie. If something is going to kill itself in order to escape from things, then that means it's not going to be killed for very long.
I mean, my thing is that if what if that thing was collapsing on itself, and do you think it could have like formed some type of portal for it, maybe?
We didn't see any portal when we were over there.
They also you had to run because of it potentially consuming you all.
Yes, but there was no portal once we landed back in this realm. Unless you mean that made a portal to somewhere else on the island?
Could be.
Alright. Bella's going to pull out the compass and will want to find where that covets is.
It will begin spinning in circles.
Okay. She'll then try and find a portal that leads to that covets.
It will spin in circles.
It's not a portal, and that covets doesn't seem to be on this realm.
We tried just the avatar of it that covets to see if it came back.
Okay, she'll ask for the avatar if it that covets.
It continues to spin.
A portal that leads to it that covets is avatar.
It continues to spin.
Stop asking questions and instead turn the compass sideways and see what happens.
Turn it sideways.
Now it's spinning sideways.
She'll ask the previous
Okay, I
questions
figure-
and see
I was-
if it's still
I was
stretching.
gonna see if it just started pointing down.
Yeah.
Didn't we try that before?
Hey, it never hurts to double check. If something was below you and you asked this thing a question, I don't know if it would actually point. You know what I mean?
I didn't say anything about that.
We really need to test to see if the compass does that or not.
We already did. Point it up.
Perhaps it's pupating.
What does that mean?
Pupating is essentially when a caterpillar begins to turn into a butterfly.
I see.
So you're saying that compass is going to turn into an even bigger compass or something?
No, I'm
it's not the
saying
compass.
that what if killing it that covets within that pocket dimension
Oh!
allowed it to essentially cocoon itself, and it will eventually come onto this plane of existence.
Sorry, I was not following very fast. I thought we were still talking
We
about
only
the compass.
we're only delaying it.
I'll pinch the bridge of our nose and
Either
just
delaying it, or we started the process of it coming here by killing it.
Perhaps it coming here was not by design.
Thought occurs.
fucking guess killing it would just make things worse.
A thought occurs. If this is a being of immeasurable power, and we just hastened its maturation and metamorphosis, would killing it again simply not make it turn into yet another form, or is there a limit to its...
Do you think that... No, there's no way. If it that covets and Deadbeard were somehow connected, what if their pact was to have something to do with if it that covets dies itself?
Then it would be here by now, wouldn't it?
No, I mean, what if the cocoon it's putting itself in is Deadbeard?
Earl is going to try and scry Deadbeard real quick.
Hold on.
So you're saying Deadbeard's gonna be its vessel?
Exactly. If the avatar of it is essentially what was connecting him, what happens if the avatar is severed and they re-establish it?
Your scry fails.
Alright. She is going to take out her compass and will want to find where Deadbeard is.
I have to go to the world map.
World map!
It will begin pointing southwest.
Can you show us
Oh,
the
God.
map real quick?
God, it's even worse than we thought. It's southwest.
Not southwest.
Somewhere
We're
in
now
this
free to
direction.
move to under countries. Once you got that reference.
General this way direction.
Oh, strobe light show.
Errol's going to call over the last light. Last light.
Yes.
She'll point on the map.
You don't have a map.
What is southwest from here?
I believe it's just a swamp.
Didn't we go through that thing already?
Isn't that where we were at when we first fought this first wave?
I think so.
I think that we're going to need to confront Deadbeard.
Was that not the plan from the beginning? I thought we were gonna fight him at some point.
Well, we gotta expedite that process now.
No problem.
Is that also the direction of where you fought the Avatar as well?
Mm-hmm. We're going back.
Once the blizzard subsides.
What if we're just gonna?
Is there a chance that this blizzard may be manufactured by magic?
Gord is like
It's delaying us on purpose.
snapping his fingers and looking at LV. That's what I was thinking.
So you think it is perhaps a precursor to whatever is coming?
I don't think so.
Either that or something. Either that or something preventing us from stopping it or getting there.
Like a barrier?
No.
Because
all the other times we saw the Black Friars, there was a heavy weather event linked to it.
It is part of the black. It's part of what happens when a Black Crier visits an area. Many.
No, it's just bad timing on our part.
Many weather phenomena occur.
Bringers of disaster, I see. Unfortunate timing, then. Unpleasant coincidence.
Drop D4. That's not good.
Oh no, Caltrop.
And the storm can last for several hours, so
Oh,
you may
that's
not days.
You may want to make yourself.
That's gonna be difficult. Ugh.
yeah, nothing much we can really do about it now except check it when it's time to go.
My logic was really flawed this time.
Yes. I see. Well, I hate doing this because I prefer to go in prepared, but I feel like this is a scenario where we will have to roll with the punches, as it were.
We'll give
And Thorgrim just goes, I'm used to it.
We'll give the blizzard a day. Or a night, I guess. If it's still here tomorrow, then we'll have to grin and bear it.
Worst case scenario, we do have shelters, emergency shelters we can make on the road if we need to.
Yes.
Are one of you capable of stopping that, or am I thinking of someone else?
I can stop it, but I have a feeling that I won't be stopping it for very long. Well, I'll look out the window. Might as well give it a try now and see how it goes. Shit will cast. Roll weather. Try and make it nice and not blizzardy. Sunny.
You could forget the word sunny for a moment.
Roll a d4. It's going to take 10 minutes for you to cast the spell, and then an additional 10 minutes for whatever temperature you want to take effect
Okay.
So what weather do you want?
Nice and warm and sunny.
So, warm.
You can control the weather, you can't control the temperature.
Clear.
Okay.
Clear skies.
Homebrew spell that's just called control temperature.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing with control temperature is you would also be control Armageddon because it shouldn't be hot during winter. So, what do you all do during the 20 minutes that Adelsarde is weathering the weather?
Thorgrim is drinking and eating like usual. And I guess LV is going to try and see if they can... Because she absolutely hates the idea of going in without some sort of a plan or, any sort of knowledge. Try and find ways to gather knowledge and be like, what do we do? Help?
Research.
Yeah.
Research,
battle plan, something, anything, please.
If it's the matter of it, not being from this plane, we could always just go for banishing it back to its home.
I could try, but I'm not going to guarantee results.
It is a rather high class.
It really did not seem to last time like the last time I tried that.
And I don't believe simply inflicting damage will be sufficient.
And the armored princess lady know how to kill it? Says Beastie.
She may be the only answer we have to this question. Unfortunately, we don't know where she is at the moment, so who knows?
She's on her way.
Over at Sarday with a duh expression.
No, the armored one.
She just rubs her face. Oh, elf.
When I scryed her earlier, I think she was currently in the middle of something, checking something out.
I see.
Didn't really get a feel for where.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down much.
Well, said she was inspecting a corpse, right? Last time they scryed her, if you remember?
I don't remember. What, the last time you scryed her? You haven't scryed her since she got to the island, though.
Well, no, that's what he's... Last session he scryed her, and I think he said she was checking out like a corpse or something.
I legitimately don't remember, my friend, I'm sorry.
It was like a detective investigation of a body or something.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Nice spells, I think.
What we do, that we don't remember a lot from the past week. We try to block it out as best we can.
Yeah, George hasn't used any spells. He's been just ritual casting that, so he's just gonna use one of his spells and just try to scry the other Adel.
Right. Your scrying eye appears, and she and her entourage are presently walking through the blizzard.
Holy fuck.
Well, he'll keep it going, and then he'll just kind of well, they're currently walking through the blizzard.
Why am I not surprised?
We should do that.
No, I don't think we should.
They can do it, we can do it.
Well, I think they're doing it because they'll kind of look and see if it looks like any of them are, if he's able to tell if any of them are casting a spell or concentrating on one at least.
Nope.
Never mind, they are.
Especially not Eddie, because Eddie can't cast magic.
Never mind, they're really just walking through.
Beastie nods. Yeah, they tough, but we tough too, so we should do it.
They also could be. Are they wearing like winter clothing at all or anything like that?
Eddie is wearing heavy armor. The Hube is wearing robes, but as a cleric is also wearing heavy armor. The alternate Thorgrim, who is an artificer, is wearing armor. But you don't see the alternate Jubilee.
The robe. Which means she's doing her job well.
Well, I don't know if it'll work out because they are all wearing armor. And he'll kind of gesture to Jubilee and Beastie, who... Well, actually, I don't know if Beastie wears armor.
She does not.
She does.
For a change.
Oh yeah, she wears an adamantine thing.
Yeah, she just pats her single half breastplate. This is armor.
Well, yes, but not all of us wear armor.
And wear armor. What's the problem?
Well, I know I'm wearing armor, but it's still that cold outside.
So, get armor.
I'm wearing armor.
She points over at Jubilee. Then give her armor.
I'm wearing armor.
She then looks back at George with a very confused expression. And what's his problem?
Then go open the door and try to walk outside.
Okay. And out she goes.
Roll a con save. And tell me what your con save is when I'm not at the computer.
11.
You,
oh no.
You walk out and you remember that you don't wear shoes, and you start feeling a biting cold feeling in your toes. If you continue, you will take a point of exhaustion.
Well,
now you realize why it's a bad idea.
She just, thinks about it for a while, then just turns around, not getting back inside, and just stands with arms folded, looking confused.
If you do not go back inside, you will take a point of exhaustion.
She is accepting this.
You will now have a -1 on all your rolls.
You see your feet are turning blue.
She looks down at her feet, then looks back to him. So, he can stand out here all day.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but you want to lose your toes and your feet?
Just
LV will call in.
Just give it a few moments.
LV will call to Beastie and Goblin, and will say very flatly, for pretty much the first time, "What the hell are you doing?"
I think that everyone here is being a sissy. She snaps back in Goblin. We can take this cold.
And I think you're being an idiot. Go back inside.
If I can stand out here for this long and only be this cold, and I'm wearing this much, then you all can take it.
Do you know what frostbite is?
Yeah, it's when an ice troll bites you.
And as you two are arguing, you notice that the blizzard has finally begun to let up as Adel started to its effect.
Beastie will glare up at this guy. See? I told you. If you show it you're not afraid, then it'll leave you alone.
Oh my god.
You both remember that Adel was in the middle of clearing up the weather, right? You could have just waited 20 minutes and it would have been fine.
Beastie thinks she intimidated the... Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm explaining it out loud. Beastie, you didn't do that. Adel was in the middle of something.
I knew that if I stood here hard enough, I would scare away the wind, says Beastie, not listening.
LV does like the full-on like face desk, like
What's happening, George, is if the scry hasn't popped yet, he'll just see if the weather's cleared up for Eddie and them to see if they're close at all. Or he's checking the scrying eye again to see if the weather's cleared up for them.
It seems to have, yes.
Oh, so they're within 5 miles of us. Oh, yeah, we'll stay.
George kind of asked, does yours still have a range, Adel?
5 miles. And it'll only stay like that for about 8 hours as long as I'm keeping up concentration. So we shouldn't dilly-dally.
Well, it's up to you, but it looks as if the other Adel and her entourage are at least within that distance towards us.
Well,
they're either ahead of us or behind or on the way.
We might end up running into them. Last lights, will you come with us?
I am afraid that I must stay here and continue with the cleanup.
Understood. Be safe.
You as well.
You walk in closer. Do you think it'll make it easier just to tell them to also head towards the swamp area? They know where it's at?
They already know.
Can one of you guys send a sending?
I don't know how.
Nope.
Okay.
sorry.
Well, she will send a sending to Eddie.
What do you say?
Eddie, we're on our way towards the swamp area. I think we figured out what might be causing the death cries, or whatever they're called, to start all this. And the blizzard, too. They're going after that covets. I think it's related. If you want to work together, meet us by the swamps.
Not to get I told you so from her.
If you want to meet up, you can catch up with us.
And where are you going?
Oh, so they are ahead.
Presumably to the same point.
Right. I'll cut the call. We'll meet them there. Hi, Jubilee.
Go.
Are we trying to get there quick, or are we taking our time?
We'll have to get there quick.
Jubilee, what do you think?
I believe this.
Starts casting spell.
Elvie watches as like she slowly starts turning into mist and going, I suppose that answers your question.
Okay, let's go.
Power of fart cloud, away!
Oh yeah, she was investigating the piles of dirt that was left over after the pocket dimension collapsed from where you fought in the covets.
So she is in the area.
Where even was it? It was in this area, wasn't it? Right, so we're heading right back there. Okay. Well, let's get going.
Yep. It was 8, right?
What?
One wall,
You can move-
is it?
You can move 2 squares for every before I need to roll. And you can move 8 instances of 2 squares before the spell wears off.
2.
Alright. George,
Yeah.
I said alright. You can continue if you would like.
4.
Alright.
5. 6.
Alright.
Gotta check with Ada. Where's the compass saying to go?
I'll have to touch down. I can't look at it while it's gas.
We'll do 7.
We
and
have
then-
time.
We'll do 7 and then say, should we touch down? We don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, let's touch down.
All right.
Do not have a map for this random square, so you're gonna have to theater of the mind it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. I think we're just checking where the,
Just use your imagination,
for
chat.
Deadbeard. I think we're checking for Deadbeard again.
Imagination.
Okay, we'll check the compass for Deadbeard.
It is pointing the general this way direction.
Alright. Let's go.
8.
You can move 8 instances of 2 squares, George.
Oh, okay.
I guess I should have just said 16, but...
Yeah. So 9 and 10.
Alright. Uno momento, pier.
Peer, 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 peer.
Pier. Pure.
Pure to pure to pure, pure.
You stepped on the encounter square. Prepare for combat. Just imagine it's like the Pokemon thing where you get to like step in the wild grass for a Pokemon.
Immediately into a battle.
The enemy casts fuck your shit.
Yeah, exactly. Super mega uber crit, you're dead.
No, there it is. As you are all flying along, you see 3 familiar faces also moving along.
Alright. Where's Doc?
Quack, quack.
Why didn't that copy? Oh, Duck wasn't on Beastie in the tavern for some reason.
Weird. Alright. He's going to start making our way over. While turning out from wind. Wait, she already did. Oh, fucking hell. Whatever.
You had to turn back into wind in order to keep moving.
Alright.
Yep.
Eddie.
He briefly stops and looks over her shoulder.
I'll be there. One.
You're faster than anticipated.
Thank you, boy. So, were you able to find anything?
I believe I'm finding my way along.
Alright.
Start turning back into regular form.
Yes.
Well, I'll take out the compass and we'll look for where Deadbeard is.
It is slightly southwest.
Okay. Come with us. We'll head over to Deadbeard.
It's almost nightfall.
Hell,
I would-
listen, look up.
We can continue if you want to, so long as you are all willing to continue through the night.
No.
Then I suppose it will wait.
Yeah, because a certain one of us thought it was a good idea to walk barefoot in the blizzard.
So did I, she says very calmly to this.
Here's the old nod. See? He told you it was a good idea.
He's a well-trained... Well,
BC looks incredibly insulted.
that's why George stopped halfway.
Well
You really need to
trained,
pick your words better, George.
and I'm not.
I never said you weren't.
Damn right you didn't.
Did imply it,
Might
however.
as well have just meant. You might as well just said something about her weight. That probably would have hurt less.
She pauses.
He is
and looks
also
good.
a very well-trained fighter.
I am.
I said you both are.
Yeah.
George, I would suggest you just quit while you're ahead. even though you're not.
Not that many ways to insult Beastie, but that's the one.
You found a way.
Good to see you all again.
A pleasure to see you as well, Hube says.
A new business in my area caters to players of Dungeons & Dragons and other tabletop role-playing games. Rents out a game room available with props, lighting, costumes, and special effects. That's cool.
Huh.
So when are you guys gonna come over here and we'll do that?
Never.
Thorgrim is gonna run over.
I'll pick up Obidus and we'll be there.
Thorgrim's gonna run over and playfully tackle other Thorgrim.
As you slam into him, it's like trying to shoulder check a metallic wall due to him being covered head to toe in armor.
He just looks up and goes, "Yo."
He's the same height as you.
Yeah, he just looks at him eye to eye and just goes, "Yo, what's up?"
Yo.
No homo, right?
What? Twinsies.
Where's the other people we have?
What'd you say?
Oh, George is kind of like, where's the other people we have?
No, busy.
Busy doing what?
Being busy.
Very eliminating.
Clearly, if I wanted to tell you, I would have.
She rolls her eyes. Gloomhalla, can you make the announcement, please?
Un momento, por favor, Mr. Phenom. I am looking up the spell. Un momento. LV will pull out the small ivory door statue and will set it in the air and open mansion. He'll just sort of back away and just be like, "After all of you."
I'll head on in.
Alright.
It'll start heading in and it'll kind of... It's like alternate angle and all of them are heading inside, or are they staying outside?
Hube and the alternate Thorgrim, who I did not give an alternate name yet, are heading in. Eddie is not.
Oh. George will... Heading in, we'll head over to Eddie.
As you move to her, you see that she is undoing the straps of her armor to remove it for the evening.
Are you not going inside?
I am not.
May I ask why?
I don't want to.
Don't want. I'll just shrug and say that's fair.
Okay.
Do you not like extra dimensional spaces, or?
Four-dimensional spaces are fine. I simply do not wish to go into that mansion.
Huh. Okay. Kind of keeps up for a second, and then once he does the dumb thing, he thinks he... Okay.
By the power of dumb.
The dumb thing was he was going to check a book and see what his advice was that he got from the art of life.
Show her
How to talk to women.
feel like he's reaching for his book, but then he'll kind of just stop and he'll be like, so how have you been?
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by a cat. You're gonna have to repeat that.
George just asked in a very awkward way, how have you been?
I have been well, George. How about you?
Could be better.
Why is that?
Well...
Are you ill?
No. They have gone a little bit off the deep end when it came to fighting.
How's that?
Well, when we were fighting Deadbeard's crew, I took out one of his first mates. Deadbeard showed up. I then crushed his first mate's bones in front of him and then challenged him.
He looks to you as you say this.
What's that book for?
Had you killed one of my team members and crushed their skull under your foot just to taunt me, you would be dead. And there's not a wish spell nor god in existence that would have brought you back.
Yeah, I guess I have to thank Sclodius for that one because he parlayed with Deadbeard after that.
Oh, asshole.
And one thing led to another, and he had to just leave. I guess that's why we're here now. And then I kind of got dragged home because I might have upset my mother when I told her that.
You might have?
I did upset her.
There you go.
Eddie thinking right now, you're lucky you're cute.
Because, man, are you stupid.
Yep. And now I'm on a mission.
Well, if you lost your mind, I'll help you find it.
No, I'm only here because I agreed to be taught about the value of life.
You did not value life originally.
I did, but not all life.
Why is that?
It's the same conversation we had before. When I believe someone needs to die, I usually will not hesitate to kill them.
I won't either. I don't either. But that does not mean that I think that they... That does not mean I do not think that their life is any more sacred than another.
I think that was where I had lost my way, I guess. I didn't really... The lives I thought I needed to end, I didn't really see it as that sacred, to be honest. In my eyes, they were just another enemy in my way.
I see.
But I'm trying to escape that line of thinking. I'm doing my best to, at least.
You should not take pleasure in striking someone down. Only those really sick in the mind enjoy when they steal a life from another being. Even whether it is bore from necessity or not.
Well, I don't think I enjoyed it, for the most part.
If you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't have... If you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't have been as blind to your feelings of it. You wouldn't have seen every enemy as just another enemy to die.
That's true. He'll kind of just be... During the time he's kind of just been pulled out the ring that his mother has kind of just been messing around with it.
You're nervous.
Is it that easy to tell?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can at least give me a little bit of encouragement.
you up, you keep getting quiet on me. Alright, let's see if 160% volume will let me actually hear you.
For some reason, my mic has been very low volume for some reason.
Alright, there we go.
Well, you could at least been a bit less blunt about it.
I prefer not to beat around the bush.
No, that's his job.
Does that also work when you're talking to people that you prefer them not beat around the bush?
He just shrugs to this.
Well, I guess I will try not to beat around the bush too much then.
You shouldn't change yourself to try and fit my tastes.
Wasn't really trying to, but with, this, and I'll actually just show her the ring. Kind of hard to beat around the bush with it.
It's a nice looking ring you have there.
It's supposed to be, well, it's meant for you, technically.
Meant for me? Why is that?
Does he say that it was his mother, or does he just say he wants to?
If Jubilee had a camera, she'd be recording this right now.
Well, it was for me to give to you if you accepted being my wife.
Oh shit.
Wow.
He's not tumbling yet.
She briefly stops dealing with her straps and looks to you with a almost amused expression and says, "Is that right?"
Yes.
And when did you intend on proposing?
I hadn't. Well, I figured it would have been the time we next met, but it probably would have been under circumstances like this, where we're kind of in the middle of something, so I never really got time.
You also need to consider how long we've known each other. You wouldn't want to propose the question too early.
I suppose that's true.
You also need to consider other aspects when attempting to propose to somebody.
Such as?
Well, considering I am royalty, how would you propose to someone of royal blood?
I'm assuming you would just court them first?
Since when is just courting a princess the way you would go about something?
Well, courting to start. And then we'll try to recall if his mama's ever talked to him about what his dad did to propose to her.
Oh, Jesus.
As you attempt to do this, you just hear Eddie go, "You should really focus on the present."
Well,
No, he's fumbling.
well, I'd assume it would be something where I'd have to ask your parents or someone you consider a guardian for permission to have your hand first.
My parents are dead.
Closest ally, then?
Unfortunately for you, by all accounts, I was the leader of my kingdom. There's no one you can ask for my hand other than me.
Well, then I guess the steps would be courting you getting to know you, and then if all goes well, providing a dowry and then asking for your hand?
You've not put a lot of thought into this.
Well, not.
Oh, he's bombing. He's bombing.
To be honest, no. This is a first for me.
Good.
BT, you seeing this?
You think a little too much whenever you get confused, we'll say.
So, you're saying I should think less?
At least, you should think less, at least when it comes to proposing. Overthinking will eventually lead you to outcomes you don't want.
I feel like I'm just gonna know the answer to this already, but how would you like to be proposed to?
What makes you think I would tell you?
That's the answer I figured.
Then why did you ask the question?
Jubilee is now Shia LaBeouf in the background.
Do it!
You know, it doesn't hurt to ask.
But if you already know the answer to the question, is there even a point in asking?
Well, you said I shouldn't really overthink, and I started thinking about what the answer would be, and rather than thinking about it, I just decided to ask. So, I decided not to think there and just figured I would ask either way.
Good job.
Even if I did not have need. Thanks? Do you want anything to eat? I can go grab something from the mansion.
I will eat some of my rations.
Do you prefer sweet or spicy food?
Bland.
I'll be right back.
Getting that food. Wink, wink.
So, head inside the mansion. And I'll ask for him to bring a partially seasoned roast.
This will take time to cook.
Let him cook.
Excuse me.
Alright. So what are you all doing now that you are within the mansion?
I was just chilling by the fire.
Thorgrim usually go get food, so Thorgrim go get food. And Adel will pick up a book and begin the readings.
She will, will she?
Yes. The readings.
Damn, I guess Aeosande is reading a book now, too.
Oh, sorry. The other elf. The other smart one. No, LV will pick up Adel while Adel is reading a book and read the book over a.
Oh my god, this is horrifying and I love it.
What is?
Oh no.
Is this one of those
found
things you're
my
just not
dating
gonna
profile.
tell us about?
Check shit posting.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, you did find my dating profile.
Behold the hand monster.
Oh my God.
Out Death Stranding. What the fuck?
That's straight up
Them
like some
hands
Silent
too,
Hill
though.
shit.
Hand.
I gotta hand it to you.
Hands for
That's
everything.
quite the scary thing.
Yes, I couldn't quite place my finger on why.
I mean,
You could say it's quite handy.
I think you nailed it on the head there.
to think you had such horrifying imagery right in the palm of your hand.
Anyways, Jubilee is trying to not look suspicious at all.
Roll stealth.
Don't be suspicious.
Roll stealth.
I'm working on it.
I said roll stuff! Ah!
So yeah, her version is right now doing the Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Not quite that bad.
Wait,
But-
roll if my passive was like a 13.
George, if your passive perception is a 13, you do notice her being suspicious, not suspicious.
What are you doing, Jubilee?
Nothing.
You're trying too hard to not be suspicious, and it's just making you suspicious.
Who's suspicious? Me? Oh, you're suspicious.
I'm sitting down.
And I'm leaning against the wall, so.
You're trying to whistle, and it's just coming out as puffs of air.
You're a puff of air.
Nice.
Now even more suspicious, because you would have had a better comeback.
She was like, wow, that was really lame for me.
So I ask again, why are you trying not to be suspicious?
Will never take me alive. Runs to room.
I was just it's an eye.
You'll never take me alive!
Skitter.
God, he didn't try to incite me.
George will then walk over to the cube.
Better.
Okay.
Cube.
He will look up from a book, looking at you curiously. Yes.
Do you by chance know if Eddie has a favorite food?
Why do you ask?
I wanted to bring some to her.
I'm not sure I could tell you. She might see that as an act of betrayal.
About the ingredients to it.
That would still be giving you insight to something that she may be trying to keep personal to herself, you know.
Point, I guess.
Oh, damn it.
He chuckles a bit to this and says, You didn't think it would be so easy, did you?
I was hoping it was.
I'm afraid you're...
Yeah, it did.
I'm afraid you're going to have to try and figure that out on your own.
Chocolate chip cookie to that order. You can also request on top of the roast a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay. You are given a lightly seasoned roast and a chocolate chip cookie.
We'll then start heading outside the mansion.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Beastie is resting. Elle's just staring into the fire, and she's grumbling.
Is something wrong, my lady?
This entire situation annoys me.
Why is that?
If this all occurred because I couldn't figure out a way how to solve this without killing the Avatar, I'm going to be quite annoyed.
Something tells me that this is what's going to occur regardless.
He shrugs. Guess we'll find out one way or another.
Indeed.
And am I really that similar to Eddie?
What do you mean?
Well, everyone of our alternatives seem to get along with each other except for me and her. I just can't stand her personally.
I do not particularly like the alternate me.
I'm not sure you count since you dislike almost everyone.
I like to think that I count. You said everyone else gets along with.
Okay, aside from you, since you dislike people by default.
To be fair, I don't think she likes you much either.
Oh, that's her problem.
Is it not your problem that you dislike her then?
I never said it wasn't. It still pisses me off.
Oh. Makes you so angry that you're using such vulgarity.
I'll just listen. And appreciate your tone.
My tone is that of amusement. It is surprising and rather enjoyable to see and hear you say things this way. He is being genuine. Like, he's not being condescending. He legitimately likes it.
Hell knows, and that ticks her off even more.
You fool, you're just making it better for him.
Getting to wonder if this is what everyone feels like interacting with me.
What do you mean?
Well, she strikes me as a stuck-up. She pauses. Stuck-up, set in her ways, and very stubborn. Also, like she does not care about anything aside from what she decides matters.
And has a very strong bond with those who work under her.
Your point being?
It's just another thing to add to the pile.
That doesn't annoy me. It's the other things that annoy me.
I see, I see. It is rather funny that we found someone who you just genuinely don't like.
Well, there was Tauntaun for a very long time. But his brand of annoyance is much different than hers.
Yes, but he only annoyed you. I wouldn't necessarily say you disliked him.
I did for the most.
So what is your plan then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes, being annoying is not a crime.
Eddie is annoying.
Beyond annoying, yes. But that's not really wrong. She doesn't have to change her behavior just for me. He's not doing anything that's, well, useless, worth doing anything about.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, I do not believe that I am able to help in such situations.
Well, whatever.
And to think we're going to have to be traveling with them for so long now.
If I can handle traveling with Tauntaun, I can handle traveling.
Are you certain?
Yes.
I guess we'll have to see about that then.
Gilius is at the table sipping tea. Lily, that's none of my business.
Excuse me.
Alright. So what are the rest of you doing?
Fulgrim's just chowing down, drinking, being his usual self.
Scalodius is just sipping on tea, just could be drinking, but like everything going on, it's like, you know what, I'm good.
If you require an easier time sleeping tonight, I hear herbs such as chamomile help you sleep.
Don't think I'll need that, but I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Whatever you need, just
Seems
let me
that
know.
there's just a lot of happening with our companions. Over where Adel and Hubert are.
We have quite the eclectic group, and we all have our issues, so just take it as it comes. Oh, and LV sounds like she's saying that more to herself than anyone.
And also the tiefling shenanigans are odd today. It's like she saw something she wasn't supposed to.
Well,
what do you make of it?
Can you refresh my memory on what that is? I might have spaced out and happened.
When George came in and Jubilee was trying to not act suspicious.
Oh, right. Did Jubilee come back?
To my knowledge, not yet. She's probably waiting for George to do something else before returning.
So, I mean, I don't really have any opinion one way or the other. Not until I know more information.
Don't want to check in on your friend? See what they're up to? Sips.
Do you think that would be wise, or simply to leave her be? I find it difficult to tell sometimes.
I will say, she didn't seem distressed or upset. So,
well,
wouldn't hurt to check.
I suppose. Give me a moment. I will be right back. And then Thorgrim kind of just like has points a thumbs up and just sort of goes and just continues eating.
I've got a feeling this whole evening's going to be very entertaining, my friend.
Yeah. Fun. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, so...
You know what? Sets down the teacup, grabs a beer stein. Might as well join you.
Hell yeah! And Thorgrim will move his plate and his beer over to where closer to where Scalodius is, and just be like, "Yeah, cheers!" And then, beer clash.
Clink mugs together.
Clink mug.
Here, friend.
Glug glug glug. Old man time, yay!
Glug glug glug. Yep.
And in the meanwhile, LV will seek out her distressed bestie. Distressedy bestie.
She's not really. She doesn't look distressed once you do find her, but she looks like she's not. She looks like she's trying to hold something in.
Copper for your thoughts, my dear.
Ovi, I need to tell you something. I need to tell someone this because I don't know if I could hold it in. Our boy George is growing up so fast.
Are you referring to his romantic entanglement with the alternate Sarday?
Oh, it's getting spicier.
I see.
He's trying to court her properly to propose.
That didn't take very long. I suppose.
Yes, well, he's fumbling over some hurdles, but he's. It's exciting. I don't want him to know I'm watching. He probably knows she's watching.
My friend, George is not... He is a very charismatic fellow, admittedly, but he is... When it comes to certain things that are commonplace, such as romance, he seems to be quite inexperienced, so...
I feel like it's my duty to help this flourish.
I haven't intervened yet, but I only want to intervene if he goes really bad.
I want him to be happy.
Well, absolutely. If he is unsuccessful in his courtship, that would be most unpleasant.
I've never had any siblings. Is this what it's like to have siblings?
I would assume so. Is this what it's like to have siblings that actually listen?
I don't know. I'm an only child. You have a sister, though. I thought that's why I was asking you.
Well, my dearest sibling and I, we were never really one for casual gossip, as it were. We were much more academically inclined and would speak of, well, academics. This is not in either of our wheelhouses.
We should go see if George is getting any progress.
Should we?
Well, you're either going to talk me out of it or you're going to follow me. Well, one way or another.
Do I have to?
Alright, you'll just let your bestie go in alone.
Are you... Julie, darling, are you guilt-tripping me?
Bat's eyelashes.
I guess this is what it's like to have a sister. Fine. I'll follow.
Let's make sure that George doesn't see us.
I don't think that'll be easy for me. I'm not exactly stealthy.
Just wait by the door and we'll stay behind it.
Shall I just use my invisibility spell and remain in?
Good idea.
No, that's cheating.
Magic is not cheating. Magic is a skill set.
Giant door appears and opens and then closes.
What the hell was that?
I imagine that whisper might have been the other Jubilee. That would have been funny.
I don't think anyone said for like the past 5 seconds.
Good.
Spy mode
glad you
activate.
Yes. Checking to see if I can cast on multiple people. I think I can, but I'm not entirely sure. Yes. So I'll use a 3rd level spell slot to target both me and Jude with Inverser.
Okay.
Using invisibility to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Nah, use it to spy on you.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean,
we need to make sure this guy is successful.
I was convinced. Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, well, if you guys are
You
actually...
have 2 invisible wingmen.
If you guys... Hold on just a second.
DM's like, okay, I didn't prepare for this bullshit.
Welcome to 5e, motherfucker.
Welcome to any D&D session.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where chicanery is abound. Shenanigans ensue.
As usual.
We're not doing anything unwarranted or malicious.
I am back.
What the hell?
If you guys are leaving the mansion, you'll have to roll stealth checks with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely take one over the other for sure.
Same.
So, meets it, beats it, so, George, you do not notice.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I wouldn't expect anyone to be following.
So, you, as you leave the mansion with the slightly seasoned roast and cookie, you step out the doorway and both disappear.
Yeah, I was hoping you would pick up on that before that happened.
Oops.
I'll be honest. For the past little bit, I've been kind of half in, half out. So I don't really know. I did not catch that part.
It'll just kind
I
of just.
think I might have accidentally fucked us.
What did you do?
If you two are speaking out
took you
loud,
out of the
George will
mansion.
hear you.
No, I'm talking out of character.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Honestly. LV will reach over, invisible, beside her, and just sort of like, just grab Jubilee and squeeze the silent kind of like a, not like painful, but like slightly uncomfortable.
George will just kind of just be. He'll kind of just take a deep breath. No, she's like, I should just thought about that.
Can't see anything, but you now feel this menacing aura for some reason, but it's not directed at you.
How long is the? How long did it take for that to be made?
Just a couple minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the mansion.
Okay.
Before he's seen. Then I'll...
If you're trying not to be seen, you have to roll stealth.
LV will sort of just tug Jubilee and follow.
Alright. You head back into the mansion.
Yeah, he'll then do the same thing as before, where he's gonna try something different, but it's kind of dumb. He's gonna ask for the ingredients to make a roast, and then we'll make it himself.
Roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wow.
All right, you make a really good roast.
Damn good one.
And then we'll attempt to go back outside the mansion.
As soon as you take a step out, the roast disappears.
Haha! It's illusory!
You're gonna have to make it outside.
I can't bring ingredients out, so... We'll then kind of look around as he steps outside to see if he notices any animals around.
You notice some nocturnal birds and a few woodland creatures slowly but surely getting back into the swing of existing in a non-fleshy forest. And you see Eddie presently staring at you while she appears to be taking a bite of what looks like jerky.
He'll...
Be quick, do you have anything on you to create something?
Nothing that won't explode.
He'll try to look for a deer. Yeah, and then if he spots one, he'll just summon out his heavy crossbow and will attempt to shoot at it.
There are unfortunately no deer around.
He'll stop embarrassing himself and we'll just head over.
Having fun?
No.
Is walking in and outside of a door some ritual of your families before they get into serious talks, or were you just doing it to pass the time?
Well, I was trying to bring food, and I realized that bringing food outside of a mansion just makes it disappear, even if you make the food yourself.
Anything that is conjured within the mansion cannot leave the mansion, otherwise it will fade away.
Elvia never mentioned that. I don't think we've ever tried to take anything out of the mansion.
Something tells me she has mentioned to you. Something tells me she has mentioned that to you, and you forgot.
I've mentioned it at least once.
Covers Elvie's mouth real quick before she objects.
Yeah, like Elvie has like this incredible urge to like, just like.
Well, we have been in there multiple times before, and it probably was when she first brought us into the mansion.
That was the whole point of a side quest. What?
You believe again, invisibly just doing the hand point at him, just boy.
He'll then take out his own ration and he'll start eating it.
You know, just because I'm staying out here, that doesn't mean you have to.
I know. I just want to.
He snickers a bit to this.
Is that funny?
To me it is.
Why?
Everyone has their own sense of humor. I don't believe I can explain to you why I find it humorous.
Try me, I guess?
No.
I'll just shrug and say, oh, okay.
He smiles to this.
So what's been your happening since we split ways, I guess?
The usual adventuring that adventurers get up to.
Guess that makes sense.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
At least you haven't run into your old... Nah, never mind.
If you were about to say villain, I would have preferred to.
Are you talking about, I'm assuming, the alternate version of me? I don't know who your villain is.
No, the puppeteer.
Oh.
I would love to squash him beneath my boot.
That I can definitely agree on. I'd rather not have two threats against my home, especially if one of them is going to destroy literally everything.
At least that we agree on, though my home's already gone.
Well, nothing to say you can't make a new one.
Not easily, but that is true.
Have you found this place at least somewhat welcoming or fine?
The people don't get along particularly well.
Did they when you were back home?
It depended. People would listen to others, and there was a sense of camaraderie within the cities people were from. Here, there does not appear to be any semblance of camaraderie. It is mildly concerning.
Yeah, that's why, hopefully once this is all said and done, the threats are done, I do want to start building relations for the kingdoms and all that good stuff. I kind of do have a small plan to get that enacted at least.
Well, that'll be a fun expedition for you then.
No, it'd be terrible to do it alone.
You have your friends.
Yes, but none of them are from Haven. I'm assuming they'll all want to go home after this.
Not true. That's not true at all. The astral elf, the dragonkin, and the goblin are all from here, she says with a smile.
They're all on the opposite side of the continent, though.
Then where's a better place to start? She then puts her fingers in a finger pyramid as she smiles to you.
I suppose so. I mean, it would... I guess, but I'm assuming they'll all have their own things they want to get back to when they're done with all this.
Don't you?
Well, not particularly. The only thing I really have the things is currently just protecting Haven. If that's doing fine, I don't really have anything else to do otherwise.
I see.
That's why I think it'd be nice to have an objective of, I guess, going through the wilds and all throughout the continent and kind of creating a map for it.
I did not take you as a cartographer.
I'm not, but unfortunately, because of things that happen, cartography is kind of a lost art. Because not many other kingdoms actually invest their time into cartographers because of the wilds. And how dangerous it is.
Sounds like you should find a way to get trained in cartography.
Well, I don't want to take business away from those who are trained in it already.
But you just said that it's a lost art.
Well, not lost as in no one does it. It's lost as in no one can do it because there's no one who can protect them.
Something tells me that they could find protection if they wished. But I have to take your word on this. I don't know this place that well.
Well, it's mostly that they would work together along with their protection, but I'm guessing the difference is in whatnot, and just the pure dangers of the wilds makes it a risk. That's why I'm glad we at least have someone from another kingdom here to help build it. Or at least help with that. So I'm assuming Zardak will be very interested in the business of cartography and fleshing out the wilds. Man, it seems like he just really loves his money.
Yeah, she smiles to this and says, I enjoy the fact that your plans are to map the continent.
It definitely helps. Okay, look a little sad. I'm confident we'll be able to take care of everything that's happening here, but I think I'm just
Why are you sad?
worried. I think I'm just worried about what comes after that. When everything is protected, the continents and the realms are safe, and there's nothing left to do, then what happens to all my friends?
There will always be something for you to do, George. The unfortunate thing is, with good times, there will always be something that requires a hand to be raised to quell something that arises.
Okay. And are you one of those things?
What do you mean?
You said before that there were things to do, and I was asking if you were one of those things.
Perhaps. Only time will tell in that regard. After all, nobody can see the future.
No. Tell it to Aurelia. I haven't met her, but she had this weird artifact that was kind of a very time-based thing, and it was very dangerous.
You mean this one? Shake, 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 shake.
Fakes that inside the magnificent mansion you go in later, everyone's dead.
Everyone's old.
Everyone's turning into babies.
The whole thing was just time, so...
In any case, we'll see how things go between us.
I suppose so.
He smiles to this.
You like cookies?
Depends on the flavor. Why do you ask?
Well, I was wanting to bring you a chocolate chip cookie, but, you know...
I prefer
mansion.
oatmeal raisin.
That's a red flag. I mean, what?
Just Elvie just says that out of nowhere.
Ew, how dare you?
She couldn't
What?
help herself. Shut up.
Huh. I guess I shall keep that in mind.
Not a lot of people enjoy it, but I find them quite scrumptious.
Prefer...
What's your favorite cookie?
sugar.
Just the plain and simple sugar cookie.
Well, I prefer them to be sweet, so but I don't know if I don't remember the names of those kind of cookies.
You should try tea cakes when you get a chance.
I will give them a shot.
Why is someone giggling? Someone giggled when Eddie said she preferred tea cakes.
Me.
I heard a yawn.
I heard something.
I heard a giggle.
It wasn't me.
Alright, moving on.
I shall keep that in mind.
I do believe it is about time that we rest. You'll have an early start in the morning, after all.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Did you have something to say?
I was gonna ask if it'd be okay if I also stayed out here.
You're your own man, George. I cannot tell you to leave. The question should be, would you prefer to sleep inside where you're protected from the elements, or outside where a blizzard can randomly hit?
He'll kind of just look at her, because there was a blizzard beforehand. Does she look okay?
She looks fine. Admiring my eyes, George.
Partially, but I'm just more or less concerned at how you... not concerned, but I guess impressed how you were able to just take on a blizzard.
Why is that?
Well, I tried stepping out into one, I almost froze.
I believe I am more hardy than you, George.
I consider myself pretty hardy.
I didn't say you weren't hardy. I said I am hardier than you.
He kind of just froze and said, I guess that's fair.
He smiles.
I'll take my chances.
Well, that's your choice to make, she says, before standing up and begins setting up a tent.
She'll try to assist her with setting up the tent.
Alright. Alright, so as the two of them are setting up the tent, she will walk behind George before throwing one of the tent stakes, which lands at your feet, Jubilee, before she casually goes back to setting up the tent.
I think that's our cue to go.
Elvy's already leaving.
And George, you did not notice this. Because
Yeah, that's fine.
because she rolled a 17 on her sleight of hand check.
Well, damn.
He did so well.
Elvy doesn't say anything until we get to the mansion. And when we do, Elvy says, well, that could have gone better.
Also, I really love the idea that Elvie cast invisibility on herself and Jubilee, but not Gladstone, which means Gladstone was just sitting there being held in midair for so fucking long.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if George missed that detail.
Jordan's not paying attention at all. He does not, unless he needs to be, like, actively looking out for shit, he is not gonna care.
Point of order. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person.
I hate to tell you this, but Gladstone is not being worn, nor is it an object.
But it says anything the target is wearing or carrying. Doesn't say anything about objects.
That is implied that it has to be an object, not another living creature, because it specifies that it has to be a creature to become invisible. Now, this didn't hurt you at all, but it is an absolutely funny image just to imagine Gladstone floating in midair.
Yeah, I just didn't think that was a thing because I was carrying him.
We aren't a lawyer D&D group where this shit's funny.
That worked.
There'd
be so much.
That's why I didn't cast it with a 4th level spell slot. If that was the case, I would have used one.
That'd be crazy. That'd be some crazy rule lawyering. If someone's just like, yeah, I just carry them as a barbarian.
Bro, you have no idea.
So they're also invisible.
Yeah, that's the main reason why, is because if you're carrying another creature, if you're technically carrying it, invisibility still wouldn't make both you and it invisible, just because you're carrying them. But I did not hold that against you, because ultimately it's a fucking goose, and that would be mean. So.
Well, Eddie found us anyway, apparently. So, doesn't matter.
Probably knew we were there the whole time.
Probably. Probably didn't care, but you know.
It's like, okay, fuck off. I need alone time now.
We're done. Go away.
I'm not watching what happens next.
Oh, wow. Okay. If it's all the same to you, I don't think I'm going to be doing that again.
But he did so well, don't you agree?
Hey, I don't know. He was clumsy.
Yes, but he got there eventually.
Eventually. So I suppose that is an accomplishment, but still.
Think we need to spy on them a little more in the future?
You need to spy
Make sure
on
he
them a
sticks the
little more.
landing?
You do.
Salutes.
I will not be privy to your spying any longer, as much as I do care about you.
I'll make sure to give you all the juicy details.
Please do.
And that you were never involved.
Please do. Meanwhile, dwarf and dragonborn. Dwarf, drink. Dragon, drink.
Drink. We're in the middle of a dwarven drinking song.
Oh, I did.
Now gather round, lads and lasses, for a while.
Yeah, that when Thorgrim gets really drunk, that's when the Scottish accent comes out or the Irish accent comes out. I haven't really decided yet.
Don't live forever.
Emerald Isle. Irish drinking song.
Honestly, I grew greatly fond of Celtic music when just recently, I've rekindled my love for it because I saw clips of the movie Sinners. Fucking love that movie.
I like that one of the main protagonist's first instinct upon dealing with them is gun, and then his second instinct upon dealing with one is still gun.
Yes.
Despite the fact that it didn't work the first time.
Well, I mean, keep trying. It might work eventually. Maybe.
American breathing. Second Amendment.
The right to bear arms. Wait, what?
You have bear arms?
Bear arms.
Bare fists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Thorgrim does
exactly
at least.
what I was referencing. Took him down with my bare fist. You have bare fist?
Bare fist?
I love that.
I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Referencing.
I've sent my right hand to dispose of you. The right hand comes off.
We're all a bunch of goobers here.
Goobers. So yeah. Anyone want to do anything else?
I got nothing. I did my chicanery.
If that's the case, you can all head to bed if you would like.
Betty buys. Well, for those who need to sleep.
The goblin been doing this whole time.
Pino?
Huh?
The goblin is you.
Sorry, what happened with the beastie?
I asked what the
is
goblin's
Goblin
been doing this entire...
Through all these shenanigans.
Sleeping.
All right,
Standing
fair
up?
enough.
Yes.
Cool.
Yay, long rest.
Long rest, long rest.
A rest that is neither short nor quick.
But Lorn.
Lorng and Chorng. I don't know.
I don't know where you were going with that joke, dude.
Origin and Chorge. Lorng and Chorn.
Schwung. Schwing.
Chwing.
That's from Wayne's World. It's the sound of Wayne's
Shwing!
boner.
Yes. Shwing!
I'm so glad you know my references, Obi.
They're yeah. One of my favorite movies.
All right.
Excellent.
Hey, it takes place near where I live, so.
All right. So your long rests go off without a hitch.
Sweet.
Alright.
The next day.
The next day. Elvie will be up bright and early as usual. Say her morning prayers, do her spell preparation, and then go and have a delightful cup of tea and a salad.
Noah will awaken, also have breakfast. Beastie.
All right.
Thorgrim hungry, Thorgrim want eat, unga bunga nom 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 nom.
The dragon will dig into some breakfast, as will the tiefling.
All right.
Basic eggs for the dragonborn.
It's something a little fancier for the tiefling.
All right. Then you're all sitting down and enjoying your breakfasts. What conversations will be had upon the breakfasting, if any?
I don't know. We'll kind of speak to spoken to.
Did everyone rest well?
Yes.
Well-ish, I guess. Kind of, still that weird sleeping in this damn place. Elvie looks at Thorgrim like, rude.
Well, I believe I slept very nicely, as this place has always been accommodating to us.
Julie, darling, you don't have to butter me up.
I'm Scalodius.
Sorry. Father, you don't need to butter me up. You don't need to be
Why would he do
compensate.
that? That'd be a waste of butter.
Never mind.
He notices he's just having a barbarian moment.
Yes, never mind, sips tea.
Like, I love my friend, but God, you're dense sometimes.
God, dude. So, we got any plans today or something, or we just messing around?
Well, look, unless we're fighting a deity
Again?
or something along those lines.
Again?
It wouldn't be the first time, right?
Well, literally. It would be the second time. Except it's bigger now.
Well, we don't know that much, but
Well, I mean, it could be smaller, but, that'd be weird. Maybe when it comes out of its...
we gotta save the island somehow, right?
I guess. Imagine if it comes out of its, cocoon or whatever, and whatever it has, and it's, really, really small.
My, wouldn't that be convenient?
Yeah, it would be. Easier to smash something that's small, unless it's, really, really fast, too. So,
I pray for our victory today, then.
I've already done that. One of the perks of having a god of war as your deity of choice, when you go into a fight, you have a rather interesting ally in your corner.
Okay. Does anyone upon finishing breakfast? Sure. I think it's time we head off.
I suppose.
Very well, my lady. I will get the spell ready for... Oh, wait. Looks at the amount of people we have now.
Yes. Since we have 3 more people, I believe, we may have exceeded the amount required for your magic.
We'll have to hoof it.
I love hoofing it. It's fine.
There's a quick head count in your head. I mean, I think I can get everyone so long as there isn't any surprises.
When has there not been any surprises? When does anything go our way?
I will... Well, I'll have to ask when we get outside. As soon as we get outside and we find Eddie, I'll have to ask, is this everyone?
I believe so,
Nope.
unless you have more people hidden away in a bag of holding.
Kind of making sure we weren't going to accidentally leave someone behind. Because I think I have just enough to get all of us, if I'm doing my math correctly. There's 11 of us, correct?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Yes, exactly.
Very good. That means we can all move fast then. I wouldn't walk in and hit 10 plus me.
Watch this. This is really fun.
People are going to gotten ready and stepping out of the tent.
It always going to just give a sidelong glance at George stepping out of his tent, but won't comment on it. Instead, he's going to check the compass for where Deadbeard is.
Same direction. And Eddie is busy standing outside of her tent, beginning to put on her armor.
Perhaps we should wait until she dons her armor before we cast the spell.
It still takes me a good moment, so I can just hold off the last step until she's ready. I'm still gonna prep it.
That's
Good. Good, because it'll take me 10 minutes to get everything adjusted.
I'll just hold it until you're ready. I do not plan on leaving anyone behind.
Thorgrim will go to other Thorgrim and go, "Hey, other me, you got any new tricks?"
I wasn't able to rebuild my automaton from last time, so I've had to readjust my battle strategy.
Shit, sorry, dude.
It's fine. Comes with the trade.
Yeah, I guess. So, what do you, like, more physical, more getting up in your face, kind of like me now, or?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Huh, cool. Can't wait to see.
Yeah. Should be fun. And eventually, Eddie will finish putting on her armor before walking over.
We can still talk in this form, yeah?
Yeah, I've been allowing it.
Okay.
I don't really know if you can, but I've been allowing you all to talk in the form because.
Yeah, it doesn't say in the spell, so I'm not entirely sure of the specifics.
Yes, I allow you all to spook.
Ooh, spook! Ooh!
Yes, while in the gaseous form.
Spook. Ooga booga.
And as the spell takes effect, we can call it there for the evening.
Yay!